Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to another edition of Snack Time with a Dollop of Read Aloud. We're going to continue with our super fun read of Medusa Jones and by Ross Collins, published by Scholastic Publishing, which is giving us permission to read this book together online. And before we get started, I just want to know, what did you think of your virtual tour or your virtual field trip of Athens? It's pretty amazing. Some of those buildings, it's hard to believe that they were built around 500 BC or really long ago. So it's pretty hard to wrap your head around, really. But those buildings are so amazing, and the stories that go with them, we still learn about them today in mythology. So, and we're reading a little bit about it too. So it's just, I thought it'd be really kind of fun to see where Medusa's stomping grounds might have been, right? Now, talking about field trips. Something's going to happen at school today that revolves around a field trip. So let's get started with reading. Medusa Jones by Ross Collins, Chapter 5. Here we go. Medusa and her friends decided they needed a united front. That means like strength in numbers. They needed to be kind of on the same page when they go into school today. When Monday morning came, they met up early and walked to school together. The plan was that it would be harder for the Chumpions' little brains to insult them all at once. So arriving at school would be less harrowing, which means less difficult. They chatted happily together until they turned the corner and looked up towards the school gates. There was no one there. I can't see them, said Medusa. Can you see them, Mino? He peered up the road. Not a sausage, Mino said. Maybe they're just inside the gates, waiting for us. The three walked carefully up the road and looked around and looked behind things. But guess what? Not a soul. Here they are peering, looking. Do you remember their names? Well, Medusa, of course. She's the main character, but do you remember the little Minotaur or the Centaur or Sagittarius? Do you remember them? Okay, so it's Chiron the Centaur. He's the boy that has the body, half a body of a horse. And Mino the Minotaur. He's the little boy that has a boy body, but a bull head. Super cute. That's strange, Chiron said. The Chumpions never give up an opportunity to mock people in the morning. That sets their day off right. Where could they be? I don't know. And I don't care, said Mino. This was far better than usual. In fact, it's a little unnerving. The three friends slowly walked up the steps and down the corridor towards their classroom. As they got closer, they heard a sound. The sound of chatter coming from inside. Why would everyone have come to school early? And on a Monday? Oh, said Chiron. Oh, what? Said Medusa. We forgot. They announced the class trips today. Of course. Ugh, Medusa thought. The class trips. How could she forget? They walked into the room, and Miss Medea turned around and squinted at them. Miss Medea was possibly the palest woman in all of Greece. She permanently looked as if someone had just told her that her cat had died tragically. So here are the kids. And that's their teacher. And that, just so you know, is not a pencil in her hand or a pointer. It's an actual pocket knife. It's not a school supply that would normally be in our school. So I wonder why she has it. Let's keep reading. Ah, finally, Miss Medea said. I'm so glad you we're children could join us. Well, hurry up and sit down with the rest of the group. The three friends took their seats in front of the champions. Miss Medea had thought that placing Medusa and her friends in Group A with the champions was a hoot. Medusa considered it possibly an act of pure evil. The children of Group B smiled gleefully, wiggling in their seats, the children of Group B smiled gleefully, while the Chumpions stared at the three friends as if they were something sticky and gross on the bottom of their sandals. It's good to see that you three don't care as much about the class trip as everyone else, Miss Medea said, cleaning out the underside of her nail with a pocket knife. Remember I told you she had that knife? So she's cleaning out the gook under her nails. Ugh. It means that children who do care have already bagged their trip of choice. Group B was smiling from ear to ear and whispering excitedly about their plans. Mino felt something wet thud against the back of his head. He looked around and there was Theseus glaring at him with a straw in his hand. Group B, explained Miss Medea, gesturing towards the delighted children with her knife like this. Group B, we're all here 8:45, 8:45. They have decided that they would prefer to take their trip to Neptune World. Group B cheered, yay! It seems, said Miss Medea, that Neptune World, yay! They cheered again, is a very popular attraction. Very popular. That was an understatement. Every child in town would have sold their granny to go there. It had opened up just a month ago, and it was already booked solid until the spring. Nobody could lay their hands on a single ticket, let alone enough for a class trip. So, here is Medusa and her friends sitting with the champions. And there is Group B behind her, behind Miss Medea, the teacher. And Sharon doesn't seem to be enjoying Miss Medea's time. That's not real nice. Medusa put her hand up gingerly, which means like kind of carefully. Yes, Mendoza, said Miss Medea, flicking her nails contents across or over the children's heads. It's Medusa, said Medusa. That's what I said Miss Medea. And she smiled. Miss, can't we all go to Neptune's world? It sounds like a great trip. Group B cheered again. Yay! Medusa felt a spitball ricochet off one of her head snakes. They all hissed at Theseus. Heavens no, Miss Medea laughed. Do you think this school is made of money? Neptune's world, another cheer from Group B, yay, is very popular, you know. We only managed to get 6 tickets, and those tickets have gone to the group that was interested enough to get to school early. And that group is Group B. Group B again cheered triumphantly. Woohoo! But not to worry, Group A. We did not forget about you. We have a wonderful trip planned for you. For all 6 of you. A hush fell over Group A. What could it be? Hades' underworld wasn't as new as Neptune's water world, but some of the rides were still pretty cool. Could it be a day at the chariot races? That was always fun. Nobody at Acropolis Academy goes away empty-handed, she said, flinging her knife around again. She was loving the tension. The children were listening so intently that not a word was said, and you could even hear their excited breaths. You lucky children, she began, will be going on, she paused again, an exciting trip to the campgrounds at Mount Olympus. Yay! Group A groaned. Ugh. Group B cheered. Yay! Up Mount Olympus, announced Miss Medea, and the collective groan of Group A was drowned out. Completely by Group B's huge cheer. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Perseus leaned over Medusa's shoulders. You and your weird friends are going to pay for this, he hissed before her head snake snapped and drove him back. Miss, asked Cassandra, do we have to go with them? They smell. Oh, I'm afraid so, Cassie, said Miss Medea, smiling again, starting to clean out another nail. Besides, it'll be character building. No? They don't have any character to build on, said Sharon. That's enough talk from you like that, Chiffon, said Miss Medea. The 3 of you would do well to take a page out of the Chumpions book. They don't have books, said Mino. They can't read. At this point, Group A erupted in a bout of name-calling until Miss Medea shouted out, Be quiet! And threw her pocket knife, boom, over their heads with terrific force, so it landed with a twang in the window frame behind them. The children stared at each other and said not one more word. Now, hissed Miss Medea, bright and early next Saturday morning the bus will come. It will be right outside of school. It will take Group A to the bottom of Mount Olympus. It'll take Group B to Miss Medea thought better of saying that word or those words one more time. So she said, we'll take Group B to their selected destination. Group B cheered anyways. You! Mr. Argonaut and I will be there to wave you off. Won't you be coming with us, miss? Medusa asked. Goodness, no. Saturday is my poker night, she answered. Medusa could hear Theseus's knuckles crunching behind her head. All right. So, yet again, poor Medusa. So, what we're going to do is we're thinking, oh, it doesn't sound good, but I wonder what's going to happen. What is Medusa going to do? What's her friends going to do? There's got to be something that they can do. So what I want you to do is I want you to think long and hard about what you think is going to happen next. So let's go over what we read today. In today's reading, Medusa's problems got worse. Okay? The Chumpions were furious when they found out about their class trip. When they found out their class trip's destination. So today, what I want you to do is I want you to make a prediction about what you think might happen on the field trip for Group A. Now remember, they're going on a camping trip, not to an amusement park like Neptune's World. So think about it. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they'll have a good time? Do you think someone might get lost? Someone might get hurt? Do you think maybe, I don't know, it rains and they're muddy and they're miserable? Think about it. What could happen if they went camping? It might be good. It might be bad. But whatever your thoughts, I want you to share your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I can't wait to read them. So, as always, please share your comments. I hope you enjoyed our reading today. And I miss you. I love you. And I hope you stay safe. Bye, guys.